So the main unusual adaptation of the turtle is its box-like shell, which protects it against predators. Okay, so you can see on the ventral side of its shell that this is a male because the female has a very concave plastron and this one is pretty straight across. The scaly skin acts as a thermoreceptor, which allows it to maintain thermal regulation using external environment. Here, the first thing we found was the trachea, which is the beginning of the respiratory system, where the air travels down into the lungs.
So if we follow the trachea down here, you can see we have the lungs, the pulmonary artery right here, and it serves for the respiration of the turtle. Here we cut on the other side to take a look inside the other lung. And again, we see a bunch of capillaries where gas exchange occurs. So turtles lack teeth, but they do have a beak that can help in chewing and tearing food.
Here, part of our digestive system, we have the esophagus, and that's going to travel down into the stomach, which is hidden right now. And we also have the liver right here, which makes bile. It metabolizes carbohydrates and fats as well.
And just off to the side above the liver, we have the stomach right here. It's part of the digestive system.
So this is the stomach. It secretes acids and juices that break down the food into a slightly liquid stage, and then after that it goes into the small intestines where it receives bile and it absorbs most of the fat. And then this is the gallbladder, and it stores bile from the liver that the liver secretes. Also have the heart here. And here you can see it's one ventricle, which has a partial septum, and then here we have the two atria. So here's a 3-chambered turtle heart, almost 4 chambers. It's partially separated by that septum in the middle, and the reason for this is to decrease the mixing of the blood so that oxygenated blood can go to its body and the deoxygenated blood can go to its lungs. And the reason that its ventricle is only partially separated is that this allows that right systemic artery to close. When the turtle goes underwater, the pulmonary artery closes and the right systemic artery opens, and blood is shunted away from the pulmonary system and back into the body. This allows cardiovascular system to be more efficient and enables the turtle to more adequately live in terrestrial and marine environments. So here you can see the testes. Okay, turtles are oviparous, which means that they internally fertilize. So the egg is fertilized inside of the mother, and then she lays the egg. Turtles are also amniotes, which means that they lay an egg that has a protective amniotic sac around it, which serves as protection in environments, especially terrestrial environments, which give turtles more of the ability to live on land as well as in water. So here are the kidneys. They're fused to the back wall, and they exchange water and blood with the intestine, and then it's sent to the bladder. And down here we have the urinary bladder, which we destroyed, but you can see has a very thin lining, and it would have been right down here. Store waste before it's excreted. Then down here we have the cloaca that runs up, and that serves as the opening for the reproductive, digestive, and urinary systems.
So here we have the nerve cord underneath all the esophagus and the trachea.
So turtles have a dorsal nerve cord, so we had to remove pretty much everything else to get to it.
Okay, so here we have the turtle bone, and on top here we have the olfactory nerves.
Well, this is the olfactory bulb, the big black thing, and then the little bitty things sprouting off of it. Right here are the olfactory nerves. The significance of this large olfactory bulb and prominent olfactory nerves are that the turtle has a very strong sense of smell. All of its other senses are dulled, so its sense of smell is its main way of sensing its environment.
And going further down, we have the hemispheres. These two. And keep going further down, this is the medulla. Down at the bottom.
Yeah, with all of the nerves sprouting off of it.